This segment of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by Patreon, specifically our Patreon.
The first 20 people to join at the $5 tier or higher will be entered into a drawing where we will select one of you to be our very first and possibly only guest ever on the show.
Yes, so sign up, become a patron at Patreon. If you just Google Good Morning Jonestown Patreon, it'll be the first thing that comes up.
And we appreciate all of your support, and we love you.
We love you. And here's just a short little taste of what you can find on our Patreon bonus episodes. They're out there. I fucked a few of them.
What?
Just so realistic you can't even tell they're robots, but they don't have souls, so you just can take it.
Enjoy.
So, Russell, you've been here 6 months. Have you gotten us any local sponsors yet?
Actually, yeah, I've got more than one.
Nice.
But the big one, I'm kind of on the fence. I was going to talk to you about it. I don't know if I can do it.
What is it?
It's the Nike Corporation.
Nike? The Nike? The Nike?
Yeah, the Nike.
I meant local bit. I think that's in China, right?
No, they're based out of Oregon.
What?
Yeah, Nike is from Oregon, and their headquarters is here.
That makes no sense to me. This is like the crunchy, vegan-y, 14 different recycling cans, cardboard straw, capital of the universe. Like, I can't believe they would allow that here just because of their known human rights abuses, just having, goddamn children make their shoes.
I know. That's why I don't know if we should do it. But what's weird, I know you haven't been here that long, but like, people here don't seem to care. I
can't grasp that.
I look, more than half of the social justice warriors that I have met out in the trenches, they're wearing Nike.
What could be the Kaepernick thing?
I mean, maybe it's the Colin Kaepernick thing, that could, make you excuse crimes against humanity. Or, I mean, I know that they're,
the pollution.
Yeah, tell me about it. The amount of just carbon they pump into the air, the plastics they use, the waste. I mean,
not to mention just like every sneakerhead has 1,000 Nikes, and then when they ultimately die of virginity and their mom finds all those shoes, she's gonna first of all think that they were a fucking retard, but then she's gonna throw them in the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, the trash, but trash goes in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Definitely ends up in the ocean.
Well, I'm not doing it. What? Just out of curiosity, what was the check like?
Here's the check that we could cash.
All right, we're doing it.
Oh,
I'm down.
That quickly.
Here's the thing. Somebody's going to do it.
Fair enough.
Someone's going to do it.
I mean, is there any way we could spin this?
We can do it. We can give out the facts.
Right? Which...
That's an ad. Hey, you take the facts for whatever you want. Nike is the #1 worldwide employer of Malaysian children. And I believe #2 for Chinese kids.
Okay, so they're job creators.
Job creators, exactly.
Right. Okay, now, what about the pollution and the waste? I mean, is that...
Well, let's be real, man. Shit's ending up in the ocean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? man, like, it's beyond fixing. We're not fixing it. If some poor goddamn sea turtle's dying from having some sort of straw jammed in its face, at least it's gonna have on a fresh pair of fucking Jordans when it does it. That's how I want to go out, with a straw in my nose and some Air Jordans on my feet.
Okay.
It's just, this is the most progressive city in America. They must know we're talking about the most informed people on the face of the earth.
I know, and I mean, I know Nike, like, since the whole Kaepernick thing, they've gotten into social change. You know, they started making hijabs for Muslim women a couple years ago.
No.
What?
I ain't getting down on that Muslim shit.
Wait, you don't like that they made hijabs?
No.
Is it because they're, like, exploiting the Muslim culture, or because you're a bigot?
I mean, both, really. Like, here's the thing. Like, I can totally put myself in another person's sandals. I don't know, are they barefoot? I can put myself in another person's legs.
Feet?
And so, yeah, the whole exploiting the culture, whatever the thing you said, that. But then also, it's like, these people want to kill us.
Who? Nike?
Well, yeah, I guess. I'm not having it.
Okay, now I'm confused. So you don't want to read the ad, or you don't want the money?
I want the money. Let's just read the copy. Did they send over a copy?
They sent over a copy. They said that's all they wanted.
All right.
They said that they would
hand me the copy.
If we
I'll
just
read it right now.
read the copy, that we can cash the check.
All right, hand me the copy.
And we won't get sued.
I'll do it right now. This episode of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by Nike. Just do it.
Yeah, that's it.
Ka-ching.
All right. They also sent over some shoes. Do you want these?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Okay.
All right, and who's the other sponsor?
Oh, here you go. Just read this.
This episode of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by Voodoo Donuts.
At Voodoo Donuts, the magic is in the hole.
Voodoo donuts are prepared using traditional Haitian voodoo.
At Voodoo, we breathe new life into day-old donuts by covering them in sugary children's breakfast cereal.
So whether you're a tourist looking for that perfect Instagram photo,
or just a basic-ass motherfucker who happens to live in Portland,
check out Voodoo Donuts. Is in the hole. You're a tourist.
What's up with people getting offended?
I don't know, dude, but we're in the mecca of that shit.
I mean, it really seems like it. I don't know, man.
So you can't even say fucking retard anymore.
I know, and
there's a word for that.
It's retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude. No, it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't know.
I'm finding it hard to make America great again up here. I was doing it in Pensacola every single day, making America great again.
Yeah? What's been stopping you here?
Fucking homeless people.
Oh, yeah.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
I like how my perspectives changed, because I was like, there's a homeless problem in Pensacola. And then I got here and I was like, oh, that wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
There were homeless people there.
There were
it's
a few people.
Problem here, dude. Like, cause nothing I've learned, nothing makes my fight or flight kick in quite like someone having a conversation with a person that is not there. Typically arguing with the person that's not there. Only thing that kicks in my fight or flight that much is whenever I ask someone for their email address and they give me one at AOL.com. Like, that's pretty scary. But person arguing with person that is not there is.
Yeah. See, I guess to me, like, it's not that scary, because I feel like of all the people that you could throw off, you know, with some misdirection and run away, it's the person who's seeing people who aren't there.
Do you think they're seeing them too?
I don't know. I imagine there's a wide spectrum.
We should ask.
Of hallucinations that they're having.
We should ask.
We should. Should we carry protection when we go asking?
Always carry protection.
I'm not talking about condoms.
I am. not gonna fuck a homeless to death without a rubber on. Double bag it. I said bag it. Portland. Easy. You can fucking get Antifa here for saying bag it around the wrong person.
Yeah.
Double bag it, bag it, bag it, bag it, bag it. I stopped littering already. Littered once since I've been here.
So what did you litter?
My Papazon chair. I had a Papazon chair.
Oh, right. Those like round chairs.
Portuguese thing, I think. I don't know. You know how those people are. Threw it in a river.
What? Why?
I wanted to see if it would float. Bamboo.
What river?
I have no fucking idea. I have no idea where I'm at right now. It wasn't a Scambia River. I know that for sure. Could have literally been the Mississippi. No fucking idea where I'm at right now.
You don't know the river that runs through Portland?
No. Matamanamanak or some shit. Some stupid ass name. The fucking, I don't know, I'm a Wiccan River.
I'm pretty sure it's
the Wiccan River, the Witches River.
It's the Willamette or the Willamette or Willamette.
I met 14 witches in the past 7 days.
Really?
Yeah, at comedy.
Really?
Yeah, I've met 14 women who are witches that don't believe in God. So they don't believe that the God of the Bible is real, but they're doing binding spells on the president of the United States to stop his tyranny or whatever the fuck. It's like, I'm cool with you being a witch if you also believe in Jesus. Right?
Why? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, how are you going to not believe in God but believe in witchcraft? It's retarded. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
How do you believe in witchcraft but don't believe in...
I mean, essentially...
You're like, that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, essentially, witchcraft is like The Secret, and a lot of
Oprah shit.
A lot of dummies that believe in The Secret don't believe in Jesus either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what witchcraft and The Secret, it's all that law of attraction bullshit, right? So that's how a spell works to people that are into witchcraft and shit, is that it's the same way that a person who believes The Secret convinces themselves that it works.
I can't allow that. You can't say there's no God and then worship the devil.
But I don't wait. Witches don't worship the devil. That's Satanism.
Same shit.
No, it's different.
It's same.
I'm pretty
They're both going to hell.
I mean, no. They're different.
No, bisexual, gay, same shit. Like saying bisexual guy. Oh, no, he's bisexual. No, he's gay, Russell. He's gay.
Is that really what you think?
Yes. Do you believe in bisexual men?
Women, yeah.
Well, I ain't talking about women. I'm talking about cock-sucking guys. They're like, I love pussy. No, you don't.
I've had friends that were
they like loose buttholes.
They just fucked everybody. I think that's a thing. I think that's totally a thing.
It's fucking gay.
But it's not.
That's the gayest shit I've ever heard.
But it's not exclusive.
That's even gayer than just fucking men. Every once in a while, like some fucking pussy too. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Maybe they do. Prince?
No, you don't.
Come on,
you
dude.
just want to see titties because you wish you had some.
Dude, people like Prince fucked everybody, man.
You think Prince fucked dudes?
You don't?
No.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
Come on, dude.
I don't think he fucked women.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like he made them come, but never, there was no contact. You know what I mean? It was more of like a fucking, like a Reiki fucking sort of, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he would probably know how to hit like a certain tone that would make them fucking cream their panties or something. He'd be like, I don't know, man. I just have a problem with these fucking binding spell bitches.
Yeah.
It just really rubs me the wrong way, dude.
It bothers you. Well, maybe they put a spell on you. Because it doesn't bother me. I
just... fucking spell where I would never I haven't met a single one that I was like, I'd fuck her.
Dude, I had sex with a witch once.
Yeah.
She was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Fort Myers, Florida.
Ain't no goddamn witches in Fort Myers,
dude,
Russell.
I'm telling you.
Get out of here.
Dude, I was fucking 19. Wake up in this girl's apartment. She's in the shower. And I look over in the corner of her room and she's got fucking altar.
A Chucky doll.
With a spell book and a fucking wand and all this shit.
She was Hindu.
And when she...
You never met a Hindu person? They got all that shit in there.
And when she came out of the shower, I said, what's that? And she said, that's my altar.
Yeah.
I'm a witch. And I was like, what? What's that? She was like, yeah, I practice witchcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
sweetheart.
Yeah, I bet.
Real beautiful.
You should go to some fucking child sex parties. Where do you think that all comes into it?
What? what?
Witchcraft and Satanism, the old kid shit. I think it's real. That whole Epstein thing, they said he fucking kept a house that had 10 pregnant women in there. Did you hear that part of the story?
No.
It was in some sealed document they released. And he had a house and there were 10 pregnant women living in this house.
All the time?
Whenever they went to search all of his properties,
Oh, okay.
one of them that they went to, there were 10 girls there and they were all pregnant. They were living there on the property.
And you think that means what?
Child fucking sacrifice?
What?
Potentially. Sacrificing babies. Dude, I believe they do that shit. Or they're little fucking sires of, you know, some bitch got Donald Rumsfeld's baby in her belly.
Yeah.
And that's the ultimate blackmail. You know what I'm saying? That's like you can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, DNA and all that this underage girl was knocked up by Donald Rumsfeld while she was underage. You know what I mean? Like you have like their bastard children. That's some real blackmail, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that. But dude, I believe they fucking kill babies and shit.
You think so?
Hell yeah, I do. Child sacrifice, dude, that shit's been around since the dawn of time, man. I don't think it just disappears like that. People with their superstitions, it gets weird, man.
I mean, yeah, I believe they were fucking underage people. Obviously, I mean, that's a huge problem. Pedophilia is a huge problem. Like Washington, Hollywood, corporate America.
It's the way to own someone.
Well, it's that, and I also wouldn't be surprised if
it's tight.
If for those guys, it's
tightness issue.
It's they got little dicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they want to fuck children, and I guarantee you that's the thing. I want to see that study. I bet there's never been a pedophile with a big dick.
Nah, dude. Bill Clinton, straight up.
Dude, he doesn't have a big dick.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
You kidding me?
Bill Clinton?
Have you seen his wife?
Yeah, dude.
You think any motherfucker
dude, that's all
swinging a big dick like that would marry that fucking
battle
axe?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely. I'd fuck her if I had a huge cock. You ever seen a porno, some girl, and you'd be like, fuck her if I had that guy's dick.
Not someone who's gross.
She's powerful, though, dude.
But she wasn't when he married her.
Yeah, he knew she would be, though.
Nah, man. Here's how you know that guy doesn't have a big dick. Look at all the women that ever came forward that he harassed. None of them were very good looking.
No. The fuck out of here. This is how I realized we may have talked about this.
Yeah, we have. You think Monica Lewinsky's hot?
Nah, I didn't say she's hot. I said she's thick. That's how I knew I was a grown-up, whenever I finally got it.
Right, but I'm talking about across the board. You look at all of them. Like, what's her name? Jennifer Flowers, and what was the other one? Can't remember her name. But, like, Monica Lewinsky was the better looking of all of them.
Here's the thing. I think you just proved yourself wrong. You're like, none of these people are smart enough to do this. Tell me this ain't the smartest thing you ever heard of. You marry some guy. You're the most powerful. You know you're going to be president. You know you're destined for greatness. You marry the ugliest bitch you can find. Ugly as shit. You're talking about these women, how they're gross. They all look a hell of a lot better than Hillary Clinton. Her old cankle ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's your baseline now is Hillary's old reptilian ugly ass. Anything above that baseline is going to make that big old dick hard.
I just
sitting there pounding pussy and drinking original Coke.
Dude.
You know that's what he did.
Dude.
Bill, he's like, I like original Coke.
No,
I'm vegan now, but I still like an original Coke every once in a while.
Dude, all that cigar in the vagina, that's all little dick behavior right there.
Speak for yourself, dude. I'm hung like a goddamn stud. And I put a cigar in my wife from time to time.
A stud mouse.
I got a dick bigger than the hammer.
Little play school hammer.
So, like, you're like the music person.
Okay.
So maybe you can explain it to me. It's just something I've never understood. And again, maybe you'll have the answer. Like, what's the big deal about Rod Stewart? I never got it. Never will. He's huge, right?
Is he?
I think people love Rod Stewart or something. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, he's a rock star or whatever you would want to call it. Like
he's a pop star, right?
But he's a big name, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah. I mean, he was.
Why though?
I mean, he was. Is he
Why?
now? Would anyone under 30 know who the fuck Rod Stewart is?
Maybe.
I
just don't get it.
I always thought
they'd know his songs for sure.
I always thought he had the hair of like a 90s soccer mom.
Of an idiot.
Yeah.
He had the hair of a fucking idiot.
Yeah, a 90s soccer mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's neither 90s nor soccer mom.
No, and his music is like
terrible.
Yeah, I was going to say soft. I mean,
if you want my body and you think I'm sexy, That shit sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
or the you fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles. That's what you do. That shit suck. That shit suck. That shit suck.
yeah, you sure know a lot of his songs.
Just those two, I think. Maybe there's probably other ones I know.
You know,
some dumb shit.
You know Maggie, that song, right?
I was like, Maggie, don't lose my number. Steely Dan. It's not Maggie, I don't think.
I don't think it is either. Ricky? Is it Ricky?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Maggie. How does Maggie go?
Maggie May? Isn't that the name of the song?
I don't know. Exactly. You don't even know. You're like, no, it exists. He is like fucking, what's the Copacabana guy?
I don't know.
Shit. What's his name? At the Copacabana.
I know the song. I don't know who.
Barry Manilow.
Is that Barry Manilow?
Yeah, he's like fucking British Barry Manilow, dude. Just
isn't he Irish or Scottish or something?
I don't know. He's not like us. He's less.
Well, I mean, he is kind of a
yeah. He's like Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow's gay as hell. He's literally married to a guy named Gary Manilow. I found out, dude. He married a guy named Gary, and Gary took his last name. So it's
Seriously?
Barry Manilow and Gary Manilow.
Let's see.
I wonder what
right.
Rod Stewart's husband's name is.
Dude, he was married to Rachel Hunter. You remember her? Rod Stewart was?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
she was
I do.
Smoking hot.
Was she Stacy's mom?
Who?
Nothing. But you hear those rumors. You know what I mean? You know how there's like those standard rumors? Like fucking girl you went to high school with put a frozen hot dog in her vagina and then it thawed out and she had to go to the hospital and get them to pick it out of there or something. Then you hear that like Richard Gere put a gerbil up his butt.
Right, yeah.
And then I always heard that Rod Stewart like drank a bunch of cum, had to get his stomach pumped.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that when we were kids.
I totally believed that one.
Yeah, you think so?
That's the only one. Even as a child, I was like, nah, Richard Gere. Man, he's an officer and a gentleman. He wouldn't do that.
You don't think?
But Rod Stewart, I'm like, yeah, he's on a fucking dick sucking marathon backstage. Like,
I don't know, man. I think
he's like, do your vocal exercises.
I think that like it's like I feel like he totally drank all that cum. Definitely. But I also wouldn't be surprised Richard Gere doing the gerbil thing just because, right?
Really?
He's he was
because he had no place else to go.
Like this is a guy who was he was a leading man, kind of heartthrob for like decades.
Right.
He probably had so much insane, ridiculous sex with all kind of beautiful women we can't even imagine.
Yeah.
That at some point he was like, I guess I'll stick a gerbil.
Yeah, he got Charlie Sheen disease.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
It's like you're so fucking straight that you're fucking gay. You know what I mean?
How's that work?
It's like you get so much pussy, right? That now you kind of got to let pussy get you. You know what I mean? Maybe a finger, tongue. It definitely starts with the tongue in the ass.
Right.
Then a finger.
Right.
Next you're getting pegged.
Right.
Now it's not next day, but slowly you're getting pegged. And then you're like, I just can't come because it doesn't have a pulse in it. You know?
Right.
I need a dildo with a pulse in it.
Right.
That's a wiener. You're gay now because you're so goddamn straight.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that.
It's definitely a thing, dude.
You think?
I think that's how Charlie Sheen got fucking AIDS.
So by that logic, that would mean that any man put in a position to have enough straight sex would eventually want a dick in his butt. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Because that feels like the logic that you're laying out.
No, that's not what I'm saying. And I know this from a mutual friend of ours.
Right.
Who is maybe our nation's leading advocate for trans pornography. And he has stated on several times that is, in fact, the straightest porn.
Right.
Where you watch a woman with a wiener have sex with another woman. That's a very strong case he has there. That may be the straightest porn. But that's how, I feel like that's the linchpin that leads you from, you know what I mean? It's getting pegged to now the trans woman pegging me with her pussy. With her clit. I don't know what she calls it.
So this, okay. So this one friend, just because he enjoys porn, has he let a trans person peg him?
No, but would he? Yeah, probably. Dude, this isn't like high blood pressure. It's not like really going around. It's Charlie Sheen disease because there's like 5 people who have it. Charlie Sheen, Richard Gere, we've determined, our friend. Trying to think of other individuals. Probably a Marilyn Manson type. I don't know. I mean, we all have our own things. Like I like to let a woman sit on my face until it goes numb, and then I suck my own dick and it feels like someone else is doing it.
That's good. What do they call that? That has a name, right?
Called Charlie Sheen disease.
I like that, what's it called? Where like you sit on your wife for like a half hour until she goes numb. Mm-hmm. Then it feels like you're fucking somebody else.
Wait.
To her.
To her. To her.
Well, she doesn't feel anything.
Word. All I like to do is find a stranger and I'll sit on them until they go dead. And then you have sex with them. And it feels like you're having sex with a dead person.
With a dead stranger.
I like to sit on my hand until it goes numb. And then I'll maybe clean or do the dishes or something. And it feels like a woman's doing it.
No, that's good. That's good. No.
I like to sit on the toilet until my legs go numb. And then I stand up and fall over. And it feels like I'm 115 years old.
And I come.
Then you come.
I can't even.
I like to sit on my wife's face until it goes numb.
Then I feel like somebody else is complaining.
Did you see that new Aziz Ansari special?
No, I didn't even know he had a special.
Yeah, he has one. I don't know, maybe a year ago he got Me Too'd.
Oh,
so
yeah.
A lot of people didn't think he'd be back, but it's good to see that he bounced back. And I don't know what you know about what happened with him, but a lot of people think that was kind of the end of the Me Too movement, the whole Aziz accusations, because it was just a bad date. He had a bad date and got Me Too'd for it. You know what I mean?
I don't even remember the story.
Well, I think it was he went out with this girl, brought her back to his fancy house or whatever in the kitchen, and then through some set of circumstances he took two of his fingers and he put them in her cooter and
wait, her what?
He put them in her cooter and then he took those fingers and then he put it in her mouth, which come on, that's just a bad date. Sometimes you have a bad date. Sometimes you're a woman and you have a bad date. It's just a bad date and you end up eating your own pussy off some guy's hand. It's just a bad date. He's a great guy. And I'd be lying if I said I ain't had a bad date. I had damn near the same thing happen to me before. We were in my sprawling kitchen and...
Wait, your kitchen is sprawling? Or
absolutely.
You were...
sprawling estate with a sprawling kitchen, grand entryway. And so me and this gal making out and I took my two fingers and inserted them.
Wait, in her vagina?
No, in my butt.
In your butt?
Yeah, and then I was, pulled them out and I was like, time for a taste.
Wait, so you made her taste your butt?
No, I put it in my mouth. I tasted my butt.
Right.
And that's a bad date.
But why is that a bad...
We ended up dating for 3 years after that.
But you did it, how is it bad for you? It was your choice.
Because it tasted like shit.
But you knew that, right? You knew it was going to taste like shit.
I've never done it before. I didn't have any concept.
And you chose to do it in that moment.
I mean, I know what butts taste like, but not mine. Now I know. Bad date.
Well,
great relationship.
Yeah.
Lasted 3 years.
3 years.
Asked me to move with her. Told her hell no.
Huh. Where'd she move to?
Tampa.
Mm-hmm. Florida or
yes.
New Mexico?
Is there a Tampa, New Mexico?
Probably.
Yeah. Tampax. That's bad date. Bad date. Bad date. Bad date. Have you ever hit a woman?
With my car?
Seriously, ever?
Like when she asks you to during sex?
No, that doesn't count. It's have you ever hit a woman for any reason? I'm being very serious. Have you ever punched a woman?
Punched?
Yeah,
no,
kicked?
dude. No. Well, my sister when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
You talking about as a grown up?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Well, then me neither.
Let's back up. Have you ever hit a woman,
dude,
as an adult?
My mom and not my mom. I'm making a statement here. My mom and my lady, my wife now, girlfriends in the past.
Yeah. You've hit all of them?
No. I will defend them.
Right.
Against any adversary. Including another woman. I was in college, I was dating this girl. And we were at this place called Bill's, I think was what it was called. And it was like 3 girls, and we were just hanging out. And the girl basically bumped into my girlfriend at the time. And like my girlfriend spilled her drink on the girl.
Right.
But the girl bumped into her.
Right. Yeah.
And then was like, tried to start someone was like, something happened. I don't know. Maybe my girlfriend bumped her and she spilled her drink. That's what it was. Because I was like, I'll buy you another drink.
Right.
Everything's cool. And we were hanging out, and they're just over there, and the girl's like starting shit, talking shit, like that bitch this, that bitch that. And so like we were ignoring. We went to leave, and she followed us out to the parking lot with her friend, and like immediately was trying to start a fight. Like grabbed my girlfriend by the hair, dude, and I just punched this bitch in the dude. I like felt her brain rattle around in her head, dude, and she just fell straight collapse like fucking Tower 7, dude, in her own shadow, just boom. Like I had demo on that bitch. Dude, and her 2 friends just turned around and walked right back inside, dude, and we just got in the car and left. Dude, she might have died. She might have done that. She might have be dead as fuck. I don't know, dude, but I punched the fuck out of that bitch. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Somebody did that to my wife today. I don't give a shit. Do the same goddamn thing.
Yeah, I mean...
But her fucking head, dude, I felt her brain go ding, 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 ding.
Where was this? In Dallas. Oh, man. Yeah. See, I've had, a crazy drunk woman on the attack before.
Mm-hmm.
But, I just grabbed her by the shoulders and threw her on the ground like a gentleman.
Yeah.
I didn't punch her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. This was a instinct
right.
took over type thing. And I mean, I've had like, this was a protector thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I've been in arguments with women I was dating, and they've hit me, and it was never even the type of situation where it was like, if the instinct or thought to put my hand on them even popped up. You know what I mean? Oh, cool. Yeah. Like that never kicked in. You know what I mean? But this one situation, dude, it just happened. And I've never felt more powerful. Seriously. Not in a good way.
Right.
Like an addiction way. I am addicted to knocking women out, but I've only done it once. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that you meet someone that's like, I did heroin one time.
Yeah.
You know, it's that way. If I live to be in my 70s again, I'm going to start hitting women.
Again?
Or if I live... If I lived to in my late 70s, I'm gonna start hitting women again.
Hey, you should just join Antifa, and then you could just punch conservative women in the head.
Yeah, I'm more of a proud girl. You know?
You're a proud girl.
Yeah.
This episode of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by the Proud Girls. Founded in 2019 and a half, the Proud Girls is this country's only inclusive group for conservative trans women of color. The Proud Girls is the only conservative group to support kneeling during the national anthem. How else am I supposed to hide the fact that my pussy is hard? That's a good song. So go to proudgirls.hello today and sign up for our mailing list.
You're a tourist.